Hello and welcome back to Japan. We are continuing to build up our holdings while at some point expecting that our character might get close to dying, although I guess he's not going to, so I guess I'm not really sure what we're doing with that. But we're also going to hold feasts and hunts, and I think our goal with our feasts and hunts is to get to 5,000 prestige, because if we can get to 5,000 prestige, I don't know why I opened that, we can upgrade our strength thing to the max level, which gives us a little bit extra army damage and men-at-arms damage, which will be nice. But yeah, right now, upgrade holdings, do hunts, do feasts, and basically just try and get everything a little bit leveled up. Yeah, we are outpacing everybody else, right? Like everybody else in Japan, we are definitely outpacing in terms of our development. So if we just keep doing that, eventually we're going to become really, really, really strong, and we can start, I don't know, focusing on taking some more bits of land here and there, and maybe starting to work our way towards formalize our shogunate, which will mean that we'll have to be a ruling regent, but that means that we'll want to do a faction, and yeah, we can see. It's not possible to start or join a faction against a friend. I just wanted to see if we could even, like, see if we could be a ruling regent, but I guess no, we cannot. Although this person apparently wants to be, although military power is bugged when you reload a game, so he doesn't really have 138%. We'll see how much it is in like a month or two. Let's see. So jump forward there. Right. So how strong is it really? 96. So it's still a pretty strong challenger, but yeah, not well, it's got 26 members in here as well. But not quite as strong as it was. It was significantly stronger. Anyway, we should hold feasts and hunts so we can get the bonus development in these holdings, which is really beneficial to us, because if we can raise the development in these holdings, then we make it so that our culture is going to get this much quicker, because we're raising the lower development holdings up. So the average development of Izumo County should go up. Although why we're only getting 0.2 now, when I'm sure we were getting like 0.26 at one point, I don't know. I'm guessing somewhere must have lost development along here. I don't know, maybe they had a plague or something. Anyway, yeah. So I think that I've already held something here, haven't I? So maybe we should hold something in this one down there. Although this one's definitely further behind in development, so. But yeah, let's hold something on this one down here. A hunt, maybe? Falconry hunt, because we've already finished Hunter. Or Venator. Let's go here. Wonderful. Don't care about success chance. Don't care about who we're inviting. Wait, you can't have the... Oh, you can't, for Falconry, you can't have it be Slay Beast, I guess, because you don't slay the beast. Oh. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, those are hills, so I do actually want a mountaineer. Wonderful, let's go. Okay. And we're off. Diminutive defenders. I guess I can grab extra patrols here. Raising control growth. Nice. Okay, and that's in here, so this now means that control's going up even quicker in Nagato, which will be good for that holding. Right. And control's low here as well, right? Yeah, control's 16 here, so... Yeah, if we get an option to raise control, we'll want to do it here as well. Okay. So that went up by 1. I just want to double check something here. So, yeah, it's definitely not going to tick down. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, the more we raise cohesion, it just is a permanent raise. It doesn't like trend towards baseline, it just stays there. Okay. It's good. Right. Clear that out of the way. Oh, also, did anyone else convert to Sorio? Yes, we have more people who convert to Sorio. We have this guy. You want to join my block? No. Different house aspiration. We'd still say no, but we could get a hook on him, I suppose, and then he'd say yes. Yeah. You know what? Let's try and get a hook on him. Let's fabricate a hook. I was asked why I don't use fabricate hook in order to earn money via where is it? Via golden obligations. it's just a lot of, like, I try and avoid things that involve a lot of, like, micromanagement and a lot of going into menus and things, because I like to try and keep the game moving forward, even if I don't always succeed. So I don't really like doing that, because it makes your gameplay mostly looking through menus for people who have money. But I understand that it is probably optimal. It's just a preference thing. I would rather just advance time to earn the money than do that. But you could easily do that. Yeah. I understand it's worthwhile doing. If your goal is to earn money as quickly as possible. Although as quickly as possible without unpausing. Like, as quickly as possible in game time, not in real time. Because in real time you might be able to earn it quicker by just unpausing and letting the monthly ticks happen. Anyway, apparently we're going for a stork here, which is a very high prestige one. Okay. I'm going to close that and reopen it so it stops closing and reopening. Yes, I don't want that flower. So we will ignore that one and increase our success chance. A beautiful specimen. My wife has found a flower, which I also do not want. Someone might learn about your secret relationship. My secret relationship with my wife. I know it's because she's my soulmate and it's the lovers events, but still. Do I want this? Not really that bothered about it. I'll take the prestige, actually. Yeah, I have no use for this. I gained a lover, apparently. My lover is my soulmate and wife. Everyone will be shocked. Plucked from the sky. My hawk takes off from its watch magnificently, heading straight for a white stork hiding in the leafy bushes. As it peaks, a piercing call sounds over our heads, one far too loud and shrill to belong to any of our birds. Just as my hawk begins to dive, it is itself dived upon by a huge buzzard, snatched out of the air in a violent spray of feathers. It's a blasted scoundrel after it. Looks like I'll need your hawk, or nature is cruel. I'm going to say after it. Am I going to avenge my hawk? The bird escaped, so no. But my hawk apparently identified a target and takes wing from its watch soaring high into the air. My hawk managed to get something. Climbing into position in pursuit of this stork flock, the hawk is doing everything right. The panicking quarry scatter, calling the alarm, but is too late. It swoops like a bolt of lightning, the audible thunder of the impact reaching us moments later as the quarry falls from the sky. Yes. Do I want to keep a stork feather? No. My wife can have it. I'll gain some falconer trait experience and a ton of prestige. And Son of Wolves got some glory as well. And every guest got a ton of prestige. That's really good. Okay. I just need to go in here and do that just to get rid of the it saying that I picked up artifacts, even though we've given them away since. Okay. Gained quite a lot of prestige off of that. That's yeah, a long way towards our goals. Now we're heading back. Don't want to get improved pastures in Nagato? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Chop chop. No, I don't do this one because I don't want the chance of maiming myself. Dreams Brewing. Passing by a small market square in Kizuki Taisha, I see a woman handing out drinks to everyone passing by. My lord, she says as she hands me a cup. The aroma of spiced wine immediately hits my nose, and I see the brew swirling slightly as I accept the drink. Like everyone else, I down it in one go, and it is astonishingly good. Is it acceptable, my lord? She asks with a curious glint in her eyes, and giving me an empathetic look as she continues. If only I had somewhere I could make more like it. So Daisen, which is this one here, gain a brewing house. I think that would replace one of the existing buildings. I don't think it adds a new buildings thing here. So I'm going to say no. I'm okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Nope. Not going to pet my pets. We can do an inspection somewhere. That'd be good. I want engineered for destruction here. Yep. So now our sieges are quicker if we want to do that. And then I guess I'm working down towards absolute control, maybe? I don't know. We've kind of got a little bit of everything here. We haven't actually like gone down anything other than inspector. Yeah, trying to think what else we could get here. I was wondering if we want to go down here, could we convert our faith? As in, if I do this, so it'd be profit, right? Reduce it by 50%. Now we have no piety. That's the problem. We have absolutely no piety, so it's not worth doing that. I was thinking to convert our faith, we're gonna need like a lot more, right? Yeah. So that's how much it would cost right now. Even if we halved it, still 2.3. So yeah, and that's without making any changes at all, which we'd obviously want to make changes, because otherwise, what's the point? Right, it's not even like culture. We're making very little changes, still has a huge benefit, because you can choose what tech group you're going down and all of that sort of stuff. It's like, nope, changing your faith and making no changes is just like, hey, would you like everyone to have a negative opinion towards you slightly for no reason? It's like, no, not really. Although actually it depends whether we have the, whether we still have whatever this is, immaterial harmony. Because I guess if you're righteous, they wouldn't have, a negative opinion. But anyway, doesn't matter. Inspection. Let's hold one. So, I could head down here, which has very low county control. Let's do that. Overseer. We'll spend the money on this one. Let's go. Right. Wonderful. Azuki the Troublemaker. I'm not giving you 90 gold for my cat's antics. Definitely not. So we get local arbitration here, which gives us investing in development. So we get a bunch of development bonuses. We've arrived. I'm going to aim to increase control. Cradled by death. As I wait outside the birthing chamber, each minute feels like a lifetime. Nobuko's screams have ceased, with no infant's cries replacing them. Something is wrong, I can feel it in my bones. The door opens, the midwife's wretched expression confirms all my fears. I'm very sorry, my lord. Lady Nobuko, your daughter, they're both in Yomi now. Oh, we have lost our wife. Well, one of our wives. Okay. Let's clear that one out there. Right, back to the inspection, I guess. Seen this one before. What do we want? Probably this one. Yeah, because it gives us success chance. None of them give us anything I wanted, though, apart from that. Oh, I've lost my court gardener. Do I want one? Yeah. Forgot someone okay. You're okay. Yeah. There we go. We'll put a new court gardener in here. Right. Your granddaughter can marry. She's 19th in line. Marry into House Hoki. Then we get an alliance with this place up here. That would be okay. It's another marriage into House Hoki. Let's do it. Yeah. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay. Right, back down here. That's one reason why we've got to die soon. Because if we don't die soon, I'm going to have to marry off all of our many grandchildren. And that's something that I could really delegate. And if we die, we don't have to do it, because we don't have to marry off all of our nieces and nephews if they're not in our court, I think. So, should be fine. Right, I want to do control. Yeah. Okay. Right. A misstep. After an evening spent in discussion with local landholders, they've yet to be able to find a compromise. Despite my best efforts, I feel my motivation for trying to hold things together here slowly fade away. Why can't they just get along for once? We got a slow success chance, or a low success chance decrease. Okay. It concluded, but it was successful, so we get increased taxes here, which is lovely. And we get extra control, and extra control, and extra development. That's good. Okay, so we're heading back, but control's gone up, which is quite nice. And it's got more base tax, which is great. So he's going to get a little bit more money from it. Okay, so that should all work quite nicely. Okay. And we're back. Oh yeah, what's our horse experience? I keep forgetting to check. Yeah, It's almost getting there to level 3. It's working its way up there. Haven't seen a grand tournament in a while, actually, now that I think about it. We know the feast. Definitely could hold a feast somewhere. How do you know which holdings? And let me find the buff I'm looking for. So it's not is it no stone unturned? Or yeah, there's a cooldown on it, right? Maybe there isn't. I thought there was a cooldown on no stone unturned, but maybe there was no cooldown on it. In which case, we should just hold another activity. Let's do a feast. Let's do it in our capital this time. Don't need a mountaineer. It's gonna go for a very cheap feast. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. And whenever it starts, I should get no stone unturned, I think. We'll see. Okay. We got even more block cohesion. Nice. Love to see it. Okay. Navigating the wilds, no effect. Navigating the wilds. Must mean no stone unturned, right? When it said navigating the wilds. Unless I'm forgetting something. Interesting. But yeah. Unless it's let me have a look in here. Oh, there we go. No stone unturned. Yes, there is a... There we go. It's a 10-year timer, I think. Ah. Okay. That's what I needed to find. Okay. Fair enough. Right. I'll grab the prestige. We're almost there for the amount of prestige that we need. We ran out of wine, except that we didn't. So I can raise my prestige more. I'm getting along with... Oh, in fact, I'm friends with Kokushi Takayama of Kaga. Which is... Where? Oh, it's over there. Cool. What an evening, we'll say. Spinning webs. With so many powerful people in one place, a few scattered words can have far-reaching implications. I've noticed my fellow vassal, Toshu Noritoshi, seems particularly sympathetic to my causes. For 6 months, all valid attendants of your feast willingness to join your fabricate hook schemes against this person are increased by 25. Okay, but he doesn't even have that much money. I'm just going to make my fabricate hook have 15 days of progress. Okay. That's fine. So we now have 85% on this one. The question is, do we want to fire it now? Probably not. I'm happy to just keep going for this one. Okay, is he at war, by the way? He looks like he's at war. He is. Okay, but he's winning. That's all that matters. Feast is done. Get some more famous reveler experience. We get Great Banquet here, which gives more bonuses. Son of Wolves got more glory. It's good. Okay. And now I don't think I have anything else that I need to hold. Nope. Okay. Cool. So now we can just be at peace for a second or two. Nice. Okay. Call to war. I call upon you to honor our alliance and join me in this peasants' uprising. Wow, that's a lot of people in your uprising. I'll accept. Yeah, let's raise some troops. Okay. All is fair. Many treaties have been written on honorable conduct in war, but those authors' lives went on the line when they put pen to paper. Should I want to maximize my chances of winning in battle, it may be worthwhile for me to consider employing some more unorthodox strategies. Okay. Well, we can get a variety of bonuses. I'm going to do this one for the chance of getting the martial lifestyle experience. Successful deception. I gathered my retinue together for some war games, eager to try out my idea of faking a route to lure my opponents into overextending. Once we split up into teams, I took great care to show everyone how to yield just enough ground to trick the other side into moving out of position without giving so much that our line would break. My new tactic worked flawlessly, allowing us to encircle the enemy team and force them to surrender. Wonderful. Okay. That's good. So, where is your... Oh, there's the army that's against you. You want me to pay 24 to get on the boats to get there? Okay. I'll pay them money. That's fine. I was thinking whether I wanted to travel by land, but that's fine. I can't go to your things. I'm busy. There we go. Immediately just get all the notifications to disappear. Hey, we won the battle. Well done, us. We lost 66. They lost 1,158. And with that, the war is over. Nice. Okay. I mean, disband. That's fine. I can demand payment from a lot of my children if I wanted to, and grandchildren. Not going to do that, but I could. And I can modify contracts, which I'm also not going to do. Okay. So that's 90% now, right? I think I'll fire it of 90. It's 86. I keep forgetting. This is 5, this is 10, and then the next one's 20. Never mind. Yeah. So let's chill for another 5 of those. Invited to a hunt. I should go to it. Yeah, let's go to your hunt. Do I need a mountaineer? Not necessarily. No, it's 0 in all of these. In which case, no, I don't need a mountaineer. Because we're not actually going there. It's another one where it's graphically we're going there, but in reality we're not. Oh, and it's also a falconry hunt, which is perfect, because that's what I want to go on. Hey, you've managed to convert the faith. Wonderful. As I'm looking through the market stalls in Akashi, I feel my purse string cut. Despite my immediate reaction, the thief disappears into the crowd. Only through pure coincidence, one of my guards sees the man as he heads into a back alley. "Stop or I'll have your head," one of my guards shouts at him. And the thief turns around, giving us an angry, shifty stare. Okay. I'm going to kill him and take the money back? Yeah, that seems fair. Okay, now we're making camp with a 10% success chance. Lovely. It's probably going to go up when the actual hunt starts, I'd imagine, but we'll see. Okay. There we go, went up to 42, which is reasonable. I'm going to hawk a quail. Fair enough. Taking wing, it's time to go, and we didn't manage to get it. We also got no other events, which is just very funny. But we did gain more experience in Falconer than we got previously, which is nice, and we get some prestige. Okay. My friend died. Oh, that's not good. Right. Carrying on. 2 more keys will get us that hook we want. Regent got me some money. Thank you, Regent. Appreciate it. Okay. Still working my way up in horse. That's all fine. Do I want to hold another hunt? Well, I mean, I can look at where it's got the no stone unturned bonuses, can't I? So that should have... Well, maybe no... Wait, maybe no stone unturned only affects our own holding? I don't know. This one has no bonuses whatsoever, and I'm sure I get bonuses for holding things there. So let's maybe hold a falconry hunt. Is that in the same holding? Well, it doesn't matter really if it's in the same holding, but yeah. Falconry. So why is it saying I can hold one here? Like, why is it suggesting to hold one here? I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna hold one over here anyway. That's fine. Okay. Maybe you have to hold it on the holding. You know what? Let's test it out. I'm going to hold something on the holding here. Even though it's got like a very low chance of success. I'm just curious whether we actually get any bonuses or whether I'm going crazy. Okay. It might just be in land that we hold directly, in which case this is pointless. Inspections are still worth doing, but this particular bit is pointless. Let's hawk a goose. Not so different. While in pursuit of the goose, I stumble upon a small river. There, behind the reeds, is not my quarry, but an elegant pair of ducks, their necks entwined in loving embrace. I stare enraptured by the lovebirds, when suddenly my falcon dives in. Only one duck remains, blood and feathers in place of its mate. The remaining bird screams in heartbroken anguish, desperately shaking its wings as if to turn back time. Say, truly a sight of wonder. Perhaps animals are not so different from us. I'm going to say truly a sight of wonder and gain 21 experience in Falconer, which is incredible. Scheme discovered? No! Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. It's a little annoying. Okay, tracking hawk. My hawk, it completely disappears from my view, and looking all around the landscape, I see nothing. Then I hear it screeching out for me, and I find it perched with blood dripping from its talons, though there is no sign of any other beast nearby. Clearly my hawk has gotten into a fight with something too big for it to take on by itself, and it must be nearby. Okay. We got some increased success chance. And... Right. We're at 69.5% here. On top of the world. I release my hawk, but instead of flying straight and true, the foolish beast just flaps to the nearest forest and perches there. It looks back at me with those blank, unfeeling eyes, as if it hadn't just embarrassed me in front of the entire hunting party. I call for it to get down from there, but get nothing back but the stifled laughter of my fellow hunters. I can climb up there myself. I'll have faith in my hawk's training. I'll have faith. It remained up there. But we did manage to get the geese. My son-in-law can have the useless feather this time. Nice. Hunted while hawking. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen this event before. Let's just do some things first. First of all, move that to the side. I'm going to upgrade my house aspiration to level 3. Gives us the extra army damage and men-at-arms damage. Wonderful. So that's now level 3. Spent 5,000 prestige on that. Second of all, where are we with our falconer? Oh, we're about halfway through now. It's not too bad. And now, hunted while hawking. In anticipation of the hunt to come, I take a moonlit bath, purifying myself and my raptor. Suddenly behind me I hear a rustle and then feel the breath of someone on my neck. Perhaps you'll be my prey this evening. I'm rarely so afforded a morsel, so consumed am I by my duties. The intoxicating smell of incense from the nearby temple in Kizuki Taisha overwhelms my faculties. Could this be the local Miko? To this person. Alright. Who am I to deny the appetite of the divine? Chance we get some poet experience. Or we get poet experience. It's not a chance. We get hunted while hawking. And our journey is delayed 30 days. Or unhand me. I guess I'll do that then. We could also just marry her as well. Yeah, sure. We will marry her. Well, what is this? I crossed a bridge of pleasure. Did you venture out to see me last night? Was it I who sought you out? I do not remember, nor do I know whether I was awash with bliss that is bound to the realm of dreams, or could such a pleasure have been real. Signed, Uneko. I gained this artifact. Oh. It's a little odd, I would say. Yeah. Oh, now we're waiting our 30 days to come back. And now we're married. Okay. Although I sent the marriage offer before the weird artifact arrived. Okay. I think once this goes round once more, we should be good to fire the scheme. Because it'll be at 70%, right? I gained infirm. Oh no. Minus to all stats. Fertility's down, health's down. Oh, well, that's not good. Well, there's our health penalty that I was expecting at some point. At least I managed to raise our prestige and or aspiration before that happened. Back at 67%. I'm going to execute the scheme just in case we die. Let's see how this goes. It failed, I guess. Yes, it failed. Wow. Okay. I need a new person here. Be my granddaughter. It's apparently a powerful vassal. Okay. Cool. I'm now going to grab increase control and county progress gain, which will help because that's what you're currently doing here. So it's only going to be 16 months till that gets back up to full. This is actually going up reasonably quickly as well. We should hold an inspection as well. I guess I should just hold it in Hoki then. Hold it in my own holding. My goal here would be to survey intent to bonuses for the capital. Let's go. Right, what's this? Negotiate an alliance. Oh, my nephew. Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry, I was like, why is it? I was looking here going, why is this person offering me an alliance? Okay. My sister's child. Sure, I'll accept an alliance with you. Oh yeah, somebody said that I should try and get the new noble houses into my block. I don't think that's going to work, right? Because even if he was to accept it, he would still... Yeah, they're still Ritsuru. Yeah, so I don't think that works. I don't think getting them into your block works in terms of... Oh, we got local arbitration here. Nice. But yeah, it doesn't work in terms of a way to get your block more power. Because they were saying get them into your block and then get them land. And then they'll give you power. And I'm like, but they're Ritsuru. So then if they join my block, they're just going to lower cohesion and they won't want to join my block, I think. Unless I've misunderstood. Anyway, let's look for taxes and development here. Empty lands. So I can get small outposts to make it cheaper to build holdings. There is a holding to build here, so there is a city that we could build. Get 15% off of it if we did that. Okay. It's not too bad. Although how much is it? It's 27. So it's 300 for the thing. So it will pay for itself, but not by very much. Okay. Oh, and it gets new, and Izumo gets new goods as well, which is development growth, which is nice. But it gets that anyway. That's control growth, which doesn't matter. Although it would convert into an economic building. So that's effectively a free building, which is probably better than the small outpost. Oh, sorry, that's 30% off, and it gives you the fortification building. Oh, never mind. I completely misread it. So this one's just straight up better. And in fact, we should build a building here. Yeah, because it gives us the free building, which would be like 100 gold. Plus, it gives us the 30% off this. Yeah, no, that's actually just straight up better. Okay, let's do it. I know that it's spending all the money we were going to spend on the shrine, but still, like, come on. It's so much money off. It's got to be worth doing. What do I want here? Probably improved development. Okay. Hey, thank you for the money. You got a decrease of success chance. Up to 43, down to 41. And then, conclusion, it worked. So we get more taxes here, which is great. So we're earning more money. Development growth in Izumo goes up because of our survey intent. And we get more development growth here, and its development growth gets plus 50 as well here. Which is very nice. Now we can finish our inspection. So its development is now 12, which is good. Don't want to buy the extra building materials for Izumo? No, because I have... Well, I was going to say fully built here, but I haven't quite, because I still have this. Although I need... the one that we want needs manneralism, right? Was that the Royal Reserves? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think that's worth doing. Although I don't know how long this lasts for. It might last forever. In which case it might be worth doing. But yeah, I can't upgrade it, like, basically anything here. No, I'll buy all your materials, given that we are going to get manneralism in the not too distant future. And I think it's a buff that applies to the holding, right? Yeah, and it never wears off, so that's fine. Yeah, actually, that's absolutely fine. Okay, carrying on. My wife died. Okay. Agent was removed from my scheme because that was my wife. Alright, we're now low on wives, I would guess, right? No, because I married again, didn't I? I married her. Yeah. Okay. That's all fine then. Wonderful. Right. Carrying on. We're about to drop dead. Not quite, but we're getting there. I need to wait for this to get to at least 5 keys before we can do anything. So we'll wait on that. Ooh, what's this one? Local arbitration, of course. Investing in development, so even more development in the capital. And what's this? A festival. We could go to a festival, I suppose. Sure. That's fine. 5. I'll take the 73% chance. Criminating missive. Hey, we got a weak hook on this guy. That's all we wanted. Now, you're still Sorio. Yeah. Wonderful. So, I'm now going to invite you to my block using a hook. Nice. Moves us from quarreling to neutral. Nice. So they have now joined my block. And my block now has 3 people in it. We're getting there. Now, this one is different house aspiration. So I'd love to fix that. Demand aspiration change. I'll send him some money. I could offer him a hook on myself, but I don't really want to. Let's make him like me more, right? Because it must be his opinion of me. Oh, you know what I could do? Send him a gift. Then demand his aspiration. And then I don't even need to send him money because I already sent him money. And it's improved our house relations there. Nice. Hey, so he is now matching the leading house, which is good. So it's still going to tick down because, yeah, house relations is still providing a negative, but that's okay. Yeah, that should fix itself over time. Have I got any family members to marry off? Maybe. Let's see here. If you got any, well, you've got some younger ones here. Need to arrange a marriage between my. Yeah, I've got my granddaughter there as well, but what age? Well, actually, clear him. What ages are your children? Well, a little bit younger. How about my 9-year-old granddaughter? And your Wait, you're a bastard? So that's not going to raise anything between our houses. Nope, so actually I want to. Granddaughter useless. Let's go my 3-year-old grandson, who's hunchback. You're going to marry that daughter. Okay. That'll raise our house acceptance a little bit. Okay. We're not going to delay on our trip. Okay. So how's our house relation now? It's still quarreling. How much is it quarreling? Let's have a look. Quite a lot. Yeah, it's still 45% towards neutral. So we need 3 more marriages. Could marry completely into that family, I suppose. Yeah, or I could just try and befriend this guy, which would be much better. Yeah, let's just befriend him. Okay. Which actually probably would have worked better than the hook for, yeah, getting with my block, now that I think about it. Okay. Cool. Right. Scented sleeves. So, while before one sees Toshu Tomomitsu, one can certainly smell him. While it is customary to soak one's robes with aromatic incense, the effect is seldom intended to be felt at 100 paces from the wearer. Perhaps a discreet note is in order, although a whisper in another ear might ensure this foible will endure long after the scent is faded. It says that we will move to cordial. Yeah, sure, why not? Wish upon a tree. There's a local tradition in Mashiki where people entrust their most heartfelt wishes to slips of paper and hang them from a tree. Inspecting them more closely, I can see that most of the wishes are one might expect. Wealth, love, prosperity, yet among their number are some inscribed with darker wishes. So I can get a weak hook on this guy and take his money. Or not. I'm going to gain a weak hook on this guy. And then I am going to take his money. Yep. Wonderful. Right. Back to the festival. A test of wit. I can move our house relations with this house to... yeah, I can move us to cordial. Or start a competition of wits. Let's do a competition of wits. Raise our block cohesion. Wonderful. Vapor blessings. The streets is an explosion of vibrancy and colour, countless decorations fluttering brightly in the breeze. Cheers and laughter fill the air as people admire the artisan's wares. Perhaps I might acquire one of these tokens for myself. Get the bonds of family. We can get healthy living. Or let others adorn themselves, which is what we'll choose. Esteemed company. Quietly enjoying the languid progress of the festivities. Also, can I say how many new events we're getting here? Like, we've done this festival thing so many times, but I don't think we've seen half of these ones. Lady Sadako of the Tatara and Lady Yoshiko of the Kayane and I find ourselves trading pleasantries and confections in the shade. The three of us can count ourselves among the foremost nobles of the realm, and such opportunities to mingle so naturally come few and far between. Ofritsu. Okay. So we can move us up to cordial, them up to cordial, or lose stress. Well, it seems like these guys are stronger, so I'm going to move us to cordial. Parting ways. Do I want to be friends with this guy? No. There we go. Right. And now it's time to head back. Martial contest. I'm not going to win it. I'm just going to leave. Fortified knowledge. I don't really need these commander traits. I could try and give them to my son, who's master of the hunt, master of the horse, and plus 3 others. Yeah, you know what? Let's try and give him some stuff. Yeah. Ian Reckless. Cool. And we've now arrived back home. Cool. Clear those out. What else have we got here? Hold Mystical Communion. Obviously, we'll do that. Grand Rite. Guess we can do another Grand Rite here. I don't know whether my guests get anything from the Grand Rite. That's okay. Also, I was wondering if I want to convert my heir to a witch if I haven't already. I should convert him. Oh, I can't do it because I'm befriending someone. That's fine. We've raised county control in Nagato, so now I can raise it in Buzen as well. Okay, so it's now going up by 2 per month, I think, so it's pretty good. Takes like 4 months to start, right? Yeah. Okay. No, there's another person here. Oh, guest list 3, that makes sense. I thought it was saying only 3 people would be here, but never mind. Yes, of course, guest list 3 doesn't include us, because we're not a guest, we're the host. That makes perfect sense, actually. Okay. As my fellow witches arrive in Izumo, I catch a glimpse of an unfamiliar face. When I go to greet my son, Soryo Kunemoto, he introduces the strange woman as Motoko. They're acquaintances, as it turns out. Or the old acquaintances, as it turns out, and Kunemoto asks if Motoko may join our rite, and say the more the merrier, be my guest of honor, or as a private affair. Say the more the merrier. So now there's 5 of us. I guess I will do a learning one this time. Ooh, something new. The old words are strange, yet they speak to me on an instinctive level. They weave an enchanting pattern full of beauty and promise. My guests are utterly spellbound. As I close the grimoire with a dramatic gesture, their cheers erupt through the glade. Now that the main ceremony is finished, my guests and I are free to worship as it pleases us. Actually, I think this is the same thing, right? Oh yeah, it gives me the martial lifestyle perk there. Or I can try and share his carnal gifts. Maybe it's just because there are more people here, there are more options. Let's choose this one. Instruct me in the art of strategy. And now it's done. Yeah, so that was the same event. Okay. So, let's go for... Don't really know. Let's just go enduring hardships for now. My sister Yoko died. Okay. We're invited to a festival. Which we're going to go to. Let's go. Befriend. I befriended this guy. Wonderful. So now I should be able to... Oh, he's already switched his aspiration. Wait, no, it wasn't aspiration that was the problem. It was our house relations. Only gave us plus 15. I thought it gave you 100 for that, but I guess not. Okay, if I send him... no, I think... I was going to say if I send him another gift, will it increase it again? I don't think it will. I don't want to spend 112 to find out. Okay, anyway. My goal is to encourage cohesion within my block now. Okay. I guess getting more people in our block is worth it, because getting more people in our block is, one, going to protect Soryo. So there's going to be more Soryo and less Ritsuro who are going to try and convert away Soryo. And it's going to mean that they all have to join my faction if I create a faction. Which, the more people I can get into it, the better. So, yeah. I think this is kind of like our next goal, is to just get more and more people into our... into our block, so that we can then get a larger faction to make ourselves ruling region. I think that's our plan. Okay. This person was left ashore. We say, I'm ignoring that. I'm getting block cohesion. Yep. Block cohesion. Cups raised aloft. We can improve house relations with House Saga. Or I can try and increase my poet experience. You know what? Sure, I'm going to try and increase my poet experience. It still didn't work. I think that's failed like every time. I host a gathering of my own to raise block cohesion. Adrift in the crowd. I'm going to join these two and get their opinion of me. Do I want to become friends with this person? No, I'm okay. That's fine. Right, make our way back. Wonderful. More experience in horse, gained 1 experience at a time. Actually, it's kind of crazy how much horse experience we have when we're basically gaining it 1 at a time. But anyway. And now, I think it's a good point to end the episode. Next time, we're probably going to die, which means we're going to have succession, and we're going to see what that's like for us. We're obviously going to lose a little land on succession, because we're going to lose this land here, but that's okay. That's acceptable. And then our main goal, I think, right now is to get people into our block, become stronger, and get to the point that we can actually raise a faction to put ourselves as the ruling region of Japan. I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense for our kind of path forward. Also, we can avoid being friends with our liege and all the pardon stuff if we just don't expand anymore. So we should be okay for our next character to not be friends with them, which will actually mean that we can join factions, which I think is going to make things a little easier. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.